All right, we're here. Let's do it. And hi, everybody. Welcome to a random Friday night. And everybody that's here live right now, it's good to see you guys. Thank you for coming. And everybody that's picking this up in the future, you're not going to be completely excluded from what we're going to do today. But the things that we're going to do live right now, it's extra special. I wanted to do a pretty steep discount on some of the irregular belts that we've accumulated over the last 5 years or so. Let me see. How's everything sounding, guys? I'm going to have my iPad here just to make sure that things are working right. Yeah. All right, cool. It's working. How you guys doing? So tonight I'm drinking beer and we got all these boxes of belts behind me and to the side of me. There's a good amount of stuff here. What's up, Ernesto? And I wanted to offer you, everybody here that shows up live, we'll try to figure out a way to do this live together because I've never done something like this before. Oh, Jolly Pig and Super Pig's back. Bryce is here. Logan Balding, Ernesto. Man, good to see you guys. Hopefully you're drinking something delicious. Even just the Lake Michigan water. Pretty good. Ayub is here. How are you, Ayub? I don't know if we've ever caught each other on live chat before. And Sherman Tan is here. TGIF. That's for sure. It's been crazy. Can you believe it's March already? It's wild. Hi, David. I just want to say again, the stuff we're going to do tonight, everybody that's catching this live, you're really lucky to be here. I'm glad that you're here and welcome again. Everybody that's catching this in the future, I know a lot of people watch these later on. There's going to be some stuff that you'll be able to participate in probably on Monday or Tuesday next week. I have some more irregular belts at my workshop that will also be discounted because they're irregulars. But today we're having an extra special half off crazy deal. So Phil's crazy deals Friday night. John's here. Jonathan Lux. Miss you too, man. It's always good to come hang out. I really love doing this. And now I have these fun, these Philips Hue lights behind me. Honestly, I'm such a nerd, but it's like my favorite thing. You can get real blue. I don't know. It's very fun. It's my favorite thing I've bought in a long time. So I enjoy a vibe. So, anyways, tonight we're going to try to do, again, I've never done this before. So I think there's a reason people don't do this is because there's not a really good way to let you buy something from a dude live on YouTube. So what I'm thinking of doing, I have like 4 or 5 different colors of belts here. Again, all irregulars, cosmetic issues. I'll try to pull one out and show you some of the stuff we're talking about. And then offer you, I'll help you size, which is the most important thing. I should have got my tape measure out. Like the purple light. Yeah, we'll play around with the lights because again, it's like my favorite thing. This one feels like a sunset or something. Like I'm on the beach. So we'll help you get size. And that's the reason I wanted to do this live is if you look at this set of boxes here, on the front, you'll see the top one says 31, then it says 32, 35, 36, 41, 55, and 60. That is the maximum inches of belt that will fit you, and they have not been cut yet. So that's why I want to do this live here. Dustin, first time live stream. Glad you're here. They're really fun. I just love the questions you guys usually have. They're really great. Today's a little different. I've never really done one like this before. So here's an irregular natural Chrome Excel belt, but you'll notice that the end here is not punched out. So we don't have the tip cut, nor do we have the holes punched. So this allows me to make it to your size. And that's the hope for this evening, is to be able to offer these to you to your size. So I think the way it's going to work is I'm going to name a color and then have you type in a letter, and we'll go down in order. Whoever types in a letter that they're interested in one of these colors, we'll figure out the size together. I'll have you email me your YouTube name, and then I can just send you an order and ship this to you on Monday. So it should be like I don't know, maybe I underestimate everything, chronic underestimator. But I thought it would be the best way to like get everybody their own size, because I don't know how to put up all these sizes because everybody's a little different. So I'd rather just like cut it to you and then give you an extra discount. And part of the reason that it's so heavily discounted is because they're not going to be returnable. And they're irregulars. So I'm trying to clean out like I said, about 5 years of irregular belts that we've accumulated over the years. I've never come up with a good way to sell irregular belts. And they're really nice. Like this one I was just looking at, see if I can find what's up with it. Okay, so this is a decent example. And it might even be really hard to show on the camera, so I'll try my best. There is a scar right here. Oh, God. If I get my head out of the way, maybe. Or maybe I'll just have to take my word. There you go. So there's a scar. Oh, God. And there's no light over there. Anyways, I'll just have to describe it to you. This one's very subtle. There's like a little scar cut into the leather right there. You might be able to see it a tiny bit on camera here. Pretty minor irregularity. I did see that there was another little scar here that's barely visible. And like a little scuff, and then like another scar here that's very slight. So I think sometimes you'll see ones with like 3 little things that we decided, okay, 3 is like a little much. Maybe if it was 1, we'd let it go as sort of a normal belt. And then other times there's, especially in the Chrome Excel, some of these are a little bit loose. And I'll kind of peek through a couple more here. Maybe some of these really long ones have different issues. So like this is a 60, or up to 60 inch, and I'll show you what I'm talking about again. So look how long this guy is, just a huge coil of leather. Let's see if we can find what's wrong with these. What's wrong with this guy? I should have probably prepared some examples. And then when we get down to this end, again, you'll notice this has not been cut to length, nor does it have the holes cut into it. So we'll let somebody pick their own size for it. Can't seem to find too much wrong with this, but the light's not the best down here. There's some like very small nicks right here. They probably barely show up. So we're talking about pretty minor things. I want to find a loose one to show you what the looseness is about, because I think the looseness is like a little bit more obvious as to why we downgraded. Let me just do a quick little skim for that. Kit Fireburns here. What's up? Take the natural Chrome Excel. I do have brown Chrome Excel behind me, so I guess I'll give you a little sneak preview. We've got natural Chrome Excel. We've got brown Chrome Excel. I've got English Tan Dublin. I have like on my left over on this side, there's a couple color 8 Chrome Excel. And then something that we're not doing for tonight. I have some other stuff that will be up on the site on Monday in different colors that we've never done. So I kind of tease it there, but there's some things that we never really like put on the website. And some of the problem with those that I did not bring here tonight is they're already cut to size. So some of them are pretty funky sizes, like 41 inches. So like if you're 40, it'll probably work nicely, or 42. But the most popular sizes we tend to see are like 36, 34 inches. Here's another natural Chrome Excel with some little scuffs, very small little pits. This one's also pretty minor. I guess we'll probably come across some of the loose stuff, but if you've ever seen a loose bit of Chrome Excel, that's what it is. And yeah, I got these in-ear monitors. Usually I do, not usually, but I've been starting to do some music streaming, so I'll play like bass guitar down here. So again, we're going to do final sale on all these. They're half off. And I actually feel like our normal price is also pretty decent price. Like the leather is expensive, and it's a surprising amount of time to to sew these. The buckle's expensive, and then edge finishing is a good amount of work. This one's got some scars in it. Oh God, see the little scars on the top right here? It's pretty tough. Maybe if I get closer. See it? So like little stuff. The loose stuff is not the greatest, but that's why they're on sale. So again, people checking this out in the future, you can look forward to an irregular sale, and I'll announce that on Monday, and I'll pull out a bunch, do a video of those to show you what's up. And again, some of those are crazy sizes. The good news about you being here tonight is these, to a certain extent, we're able to cut to your size. So when I say to a certain extent, it's like I have a 55, 60, 32, 36, 35. So I might not be able to get everybody helped out. So the most important thing to talk about is sizing. So before we start to get into the deals, let's take a couple minutes here and make sure you know your size. And the way that we size is a true to size measurement. So you want to take I just use like a regular tape measure and measure from the pin of the buckle, which is here, sort of right where the metal goes through the leather. Measure from there to whatever hole that you're currently using. So pull off your current belt, and I'll give you some time here, and we want to get that measurement. So before we get into the Phil's crazy belt deals, let's make sure everybody's got their size, because like I said, these are final sale, and I want to make sure that I don't let you down here. This one actually has a little bit of looseness here. Felt it. So see right here, you might be able to see towards the longer end of this belt, there's a little bit of pebbling going on right in this one section right here. And then here's a little scar. Yeah, this one's kind of rougher, but still, like, I would wear this. It's a fine belt. It's just got a little bit of looseness there. So does anybody, before we continue, does anybody need help determining their size? Because I don't want to exclude anybody here. What's up, It's Runners? Good to see you. And while you guys get your measurement going, I'll give you time. Let's give it 3 more minutes until 7:45 my time. Get a tape measure, take off your current belt, make sure you know what size you want. All right. Let's see what you guys are talking about. Daniel Haskins, in future, I'd love more detailed info on the buckle since I need one that's nickel free. Let me check on that. So we buy our buckles from a guy named Hugh. He owns a company called Buckle Guy. And let me see if I can find some more detail for you. It's a good question. And we're using, I think it's the 1035 buckle. Okay. GCJ, really good question. So if you don't already have a belt, the best guidance that I can give is the true to size belt measurement that we use tends to be about 2 inches larger than most jean sizes. So for me, my jeans are 34 inches and I wear a 36-inch belt from us. So I'll say that again, whatever your jean size is, odds are your belt size for me is about 2 inches larger. And you can kind of get a flexible on there. Price, if you're 26, you're the smallest person around. If you have 24-inch jeans, I'd be really surprised if it's 26. I haven't seen many people even at 30. So I've seen a couple, but 30, even 30 is kind of rare. Daniel, I'm working on info for the materials. I think they're solid brass. Low lead brass, solid brass. It's my understanding that there's no nickel in it. So these are solid brass. This item is made from low lead brass under 100 parts per million. And it has an antique brass finish. All right. We're giving people another minute here to get size. Just got home and retired my black Dublin Tony for the night. It's breaking in nicely. That's awesome, man. I tuck it into bed. I actually, I got my baby monitor here because I just tucked in my daughter. She was like running around her crib, but now she's sleeping pretty good. It's really creepy when I turn on the monitor and she's just staring at the camera, but she's sleeping real good right now. All right, let's get your sizing questions here. These are really good questions. But price 26-inch, I'd be really surprised. I would double check that because again, final sale here. Like I don't want to give you a 26-inch belt and have it be like 4 inches too small. Do the belts set off metal detectors? I wear mine through the airport. I've never had that problem happen. Jolly Pig got a 31. That's great. That means your jeans are probably like a 29. Price says not 26, 30. Gotcha. That sounds more appropriate. 30 is about the smallest I see an adult be. And that's pretty small. That's like a 28-inch jean. GCJ. Okay, thank you. Yeah, my jeans is 34, so that means you probably want a 36. Best guess here. But the best thing to do is to measure whatever belt you're currently wearing if you have one. Buckle Guy has good stuff. Yeah, I've been on the phone with the owner Hugh from Buckle Guy the last few weeks, and he's a really good stand-up guy, and they sell a great product. Chris Steele, 40 or 41. I think we got some stuff in here for you. Courtney Miller, I wear a 33, so 35-inch belt. That sounds about right, Courtney. Again, from my experience, customers tend to be about 2 inches larger of a belt size than their jean size. So if you're a 33-inch jean, you probably want a 35-inch belt. Again, I'll say it one more time just because it's so important. The easiest and best way to get your size is to take off whatever belt you like right now and measure it from the pin of the buckle to whatever hole that you're currently using. And whatever that number is the size you want to order. Daniel says, do a little bit of research on that one. I should do some research too. In fact, let me take a note on that. We want to know, is there any nickel? Is there any nickel in the belt buckles? I'll do some research on that too, and I should probably put that up on our product page if there is none. Josh Iniger, good to see you. Always been in between 34 and 36 for looking for 35, and so that's awesome. So we don't normally, like, we'll do it for you, make an odd size. We tend to make even sizes just because it tends to work for most people. Something to keep in mind, I wear my belt really tight. So I really torque it closed and like cut off my waist blood circulation. If you wear it really tight like I do, you might get an inch of stretch, especially in the Chrome Excel, tends to stretch a little bit. The stuff that we cut is from the backbone of the animal, and it's extra thick. It has the least amount of stretch possible, but if you really torque it, you're going to get a little bit of stretch in there. But Josh says anywhere between a 34 and 36, so 35 tonight. We can do the odd sizes, especially tonight, which is, again, great that you're here. We'll do the odd sizes, but another friendly reminder is these are going to be final sales, so you just want to make sure that you're feeling good about that. And also know that you got 5 inches of distance, or I suppose 2 inches each direction from the center hole. So if you order a 35-inch belt, you'll get 36 and 37 to the largest, and then you get 34 to 33 on the smallest. So it gives you a good bit of range. I feel like we sometimes have. I regret describing the sizing in the way that we do because I think it makes people feel like they get the wrong size if they end up not on the middle hole. I mean, if it fits, it fits, in my opinion. But I think people want like the precise fit. We're actually considering doing like a 7-hole belt to give like a little bit more coverage. Okay. All right. Daniel says 38-inch jeans, 39.5-inch waist, so the 42 belt. I think you probably want a 40-inch belt, Daniel. Again, the best thing to do is sort of measure if you have a current belt that you like. I would be surprised if you were not a 40 or 41 inch belt for me. Dustin says 33 on jeans, so you're 35 for belts. That sounds right. Hector says 39.40. We got some stuff that we can get 39.40. Price Cochran says I wear 28 inch pants. I'm assuming 30. I think 30 is going to be good for you. Again, you probably want to take a moment just to measure. Andrew Wynn is here. Hey, Phil, I just got my color 8 Dublin tall Tony, and it's excellent. That's awesome. And that, I think you're not talking about the horse color 8. You're probably talking about the new steer hide color 8 Dublin. And there's something about that leather and color. It's just so much more awesome in person. I noticed I was having a really difficult time sort of capturing like the luster and just like the color depth in that. It's a weird thing to photograph, but that color 8 Dublin is incredible. Chris Steele says, how much do the belts stretch over time? Mine seems to have gotten longer. Yeah, it depends on, the real answer is it depends on where we cut it from in the hide. Again, we tend to cut it from the backbone of the animal, which tends to be the tightest areas of the fibers in the skin. Chrome Excel is sort of inherently less dense. There's like a little bit more stretch because of the oil content in it. So you could, like, if you really, really, really wanted to stretch it, you could probably stretch it in the looser sections, like 3 inches. In my experience, you get about 1 inch of stretch, and I torque mine pretty hard. So you could probably expect it to stretch maybe 1 inch. Jolly's looking for 30-31. Mad B Man 36. We can help you with that. 36 is the most popular. Justin said I made my own belt out of English tan Dublin, and it's just 3 hole sizes. If you cut that's what I'm talking about, cutting from the backbone of the animal, the fibers of the hide tend to be more tight and together and dense towards the backbone. If you start cutting it towards the belly of the animal, you get more stretch for sure. So it kind of depends on where you cut it from. Three hole sizes is probably, like I said, the most I've seen something stretch. I don't know if that's necessarily normal, but like you pretty much have to torque it to get it to stretch that much. 30-inch pants, it's Spice. You probably want a 32, 33-inch belt. Price says measured 30-inch belt. All right, cool. Carrie's here. What's up, Carrie? Making a bag out of English tan Dublin. Oh my God. That's going to be awesome. And there's some bags that Coronado Leather makes in Dublin, and I think they actually stone wash their Dublin. It's pretty cool stuff. It's also pretty dense leathers, pretty heavy. My only advice there would be like kind of like chill out on how big the bag is. Something like a duffel might be a little too heavy. Might hurt your shoulder. Kent says, got a 38-inch from you last year. We're 36-inch jeans. Perfect. David Macy, 36 color 8. We might have that for you. I think there's only 2 color 8s right there. These 2 boxes underneath the plant. Okay. You guys feeling good on sizing? What beer am I drinking? So important. This is a English style pale ale. And I actually brought down 2 beers. I figured I'll have to call it when I finish 2 beers. But the first beer I'm drinking is Midwest. I've never heard of this. Midwest Coast English sporting beer. It's an English style pale ale. And it says done right. I like the branding on the can here. It's kind of neat. Oh, backpack. Dublin backpack's awesome. Chrome XL belts will stretch. All right. Oh, Steve got a belt in 2018. Yeah, we've been doing belts for a while. So yeah, let's get to it, to the reason you're here. We've been making belts. Man, we've been making belts for a while. We like really started going hard on belts about 2.5 years ago, and we've sold thousands of belts, made thousands of belts at this point, and have accumulated some inconsistent irregulars. That's what we're going to offer to you today. These will have cosmetic issues. They're still guaranteed forever. You know, if it breaks, I'm going to fix it for you. It won't rip. I've never seen one of our belts rip. If it does, I'll fix it for you. I'll give you like a normal one. So it's a pretty decent deal here. But the caveat is these are final sale, and we got to get your sizing right. I spent a bit of time here on sizing. So the first color that we're going to look at is we have this stack of natural Chrome Excel here. And so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 of them. And again, there's different numbers of the maximum size. So one of these, the largest I can get is 31. There's one of the largest I can do is 32. And we'll go through this one first. I also have brown Chrome Excel. I think there's a couple black Chrome Excel, maybe one black Chrome Excel. I'm not sure. And there's a couple color 8 Chrome Excel also. If you miss out tonight, there's many belts. There's probably another 100 belts at my shop that I did not bring here that are already cut to size. Some of them are irregular because the holes are different in them. Some of them are irregular because they're an odd size, and some of them are irregular for cosmetic issues. It's all a question mark, and that's, again, like why you're getting a deal on it. So if you miss out tonight, don't get too bummed out unless we don't have your size on Monday or Tuesday. But I'm doing another regular sale on the website on Monday. Those are not going to be as heavily discounted. So today's like, this is the crazy. I've never done a deal like this before. Okay, so get your size ready. And if you are interested in natural Chrome Excel for a belt, I want you to hit N in the chat, the letter N for natural. And then the first 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 people I'll call on, we'll get your size, and I'll give you some quick instructions. So if you want natural, hit me an N in the chat. And I'll take some notes here too. All right, we got Chris Steele, John Gray, Luke G, Chad W, Kent T, GCJ, Ernesto, and I'm going to keep going here because it's possible we don't have people's size. If you want natural, hit N in the chat. Courtney. All right, let's start with you, Chris. Chris, what size do you think you would like? Steve Rosen. Actually, so Chris, let's go Chris, John, and Luke. What sizes do you want? Drop me in the chat. Like your perfect size. Fantasia Grayman says, why does the natural Chrome Excel feel so different than every other Chrome Excel color? Natural Chrome Excel is softest, most buttery feeling leather I've ever experienced. That's awesome. I'll answer that question in one moment. John Gray, you can grab another color, but right now we're just going to do natural. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to get your size with you, and I'd like you to just email phil@ashlandleather.com with your... I'm going to write your name on the box, right? And I'm going to write down what size you want right on here. And then you're going to email me your username here, and then I'll send you the order. So if you end up getting another belt later, we can just put them all together. All right, so Chris Steele, 40. We got Ernesto. What did we get? Did John Gray, 36. Luke G, 34. The question that about Chrome Excel, the natural Chrome Excel in particular is finished a little bit differently than other Chrome Excels. It's not always buttery soft. They can make a firm Chrome Excel, but there's no dye coats on it. And there's something about that lack of dye coats that changes it slightly. It's like a little bit more oily feeling. I've noticed it's also doesn't get oil. It doesn't get neat's foot oil like some of the other Chrome Excel colors. So it tends to be actually less soft in my experience. But again, like they can make it soft and firm. Steve Rosen. If we get to you, Steve. All right. So Chris asked 41. Perfect. I got you right here, Chris. Chris. Yes. Done. And let me just show you. I'll just show you your belt here really quick, Chris, just so we can get a sense. Everybody's looking at the natural. Oh, I lost the camera. Sorry, here you go, Chris. This is your natural Chrome XL Irregular. It's half off. It's gonna be $50. And again, like all these are not cut to size yet, so I'm gonna cut the tip off and I'm gonna punch your holes in here, and then send it to you. So congrats, Chris, and thank you so much, man. Yeah. This stupid camera, it times out after 30 minutes. Oh, Price wants a brown 30. Price, I'm going to take a note. Price, can you email me, phil@ashlandleather.com? And if we end up with an extra 30-inch, I'll make sure you get it. Chris Steele, email phil@ashlandleather. Oops. phil@ashlandleather.com. Just email me your YouTube name, which probably is the same name as your actual name, with that size you want. So just so I have a double check. But we're going to do Chris S 41 natural CXL. All right, John G wants a 36. We have a 36 right here. John G, send me an email to phil@ashlandleather.com with your username on YouTube here. And Luke G wants a 34. Luke. Oh man, Luke, we got 30. We can cut this one up to a 35. Perfect. This one's for Luke G. And that's going to be 34. Luke G, send me an email to phil@ashlandleather.com with your YouTube username, and I'll send you an order for this for half off. All right, Chad W. Chad W. Was there Ken? Kent Thompson and GCJ. Let's see what sizes you guys are into. Let's see if I can get you something here. Oh, Horween Veg from 2018. I actually have. So Steve, we have some leftovers of that natural. It's Essex. We have some of that actually coming on Monday. Oh, Chris, just come on down, man. Maybe we can meet up on Monday. Courtney says you're 38, 39. I would suggest going. I'll go 38 because you might get a little stretch. I'm just going to take a note for you, Courtney, if we get down to you. All right, so Chad W. Chad W, I need a size from you for your natural Chrome XL if you're still here. Steve Rosen, if we got down to you, you're 36. Kent. All right, Kent, 38. Chad says 32, so 34. I mean, it's a final sale, Chad. If you want to go with 34, that tends to be the normal for most people size. So again, like I wear a 34-inch jean and I have a 36-inch belt. If you feel comfortable going with the 34, we can do it. Courtney, you wear 33 jean and 38 belt. I don't want to assume gender here, but I wonder if there's a gender thing going on. Sorry, I don't know. Most people I work with, size belts for, tend to be guys. And we tend to see it be about 2 inches larger. So Chad W, tell me if you want to go with the 34. If so, there's only 2 available that we could cut to that size. We only have like a 31 and a 32 after that. Kent is good. All right, Kent Thompson, I'm going to get you for this 38-inch here. Kent Thompson, send me an email, phil@ashlandleather.com, just with your username here. Let's see what Chad says. Chad, you want to go with 34? Yeah, Courtney, double check again. I don't know, honestly, like I don't know if we're gonna even have something for you that large. Just because the two available max is like 31 and 32. So GCJ 36. So depending on what Chad W says here. All right, take your time, Chad. Ernesto, would you fit a 32 or 31? I'll give you a couple minutes here. Chad Williams says 34 would be good. All right, you got it, Chad. I appreciate you, man, and everybody else too. Chad, 34. So Chad, just send me an email to phil@ashlandleather.com. Chad, 34 inch. GCJ. I'm sorry, man. So unfortunately, it looks like the only two left here are, if you can see it, 31 and 32. Black and color rate, I think very minimal amount of black and color rate that we'll get to in a second. GCJ, I'm sorry. We'll have some other stuff coming in a moment. Ernesto. Did you get on here, Ernesto? What size are you, Ernesto? Yeah, Ernesto's not good. Courtney might be a little too big. Oh, Mike Cruz is here. What's up, man? Steve Rosen. All right. I'm going to give a timer here for 1 minute. Is anybody interested in a 31 inch or 32 inch natural chrome excel belt? You got a minute. First person that says they want a 31 or a 32, you'll get them. And then while we wait for that, I'll grab the next color. Yeah, Mike Cruz. We're doing special irregular deals today. So if anyone will fit a 31 inch or 32 inch natural chrome excel, we got another couple seconds here. And then we'll move on to this big stack here of English tan Dublin. And Hidden Guy, I'm sorry, we don't do Cordovan belts. That's something I'd like to do. We haven't found a way to do it better than other people just yet. So I like, every now and then I'll sell genuine Horween products, show Cordovan belts on my website because he knows that you guys want them. People tend to come to me for Cordovan. So Courtney, I think you're going to be in good shape for the Dublin here, and brown. So let's get to the next color though first. Sorry, so natural's gone. We had the two left that nobody wanted. So you're seeing the problem with making belts here. It's like sometimes you just get sizes that people can't fit. All right. So this was, I'm just going to finish my notes here. The Chris, John, Luke, Chad, Kent, thank you guys. Make sure you send me an email so I can get those to you. Those were the natural chrome excel. We got some English tan Dublin, which is actually the belt I'm wearing right now. So this is a English tan Dublin irregular belt. You'll notice again, the tip has been cut straight, but has not been punched out to size, and nor does it have the holes on it. So let's see if I can find the irregularity on this particular one. We'll look at a couple reasons why this might be irregular. There's a little sort of like pit. Oh my God. There's like a really tiny little spot right there. Next time I'll have a better camera set up. There's a little scar. See this cut? There's like a cut on the back side of this that doesn't translate all the way to the front side. That's not going to rip. It's just not great looking. And everything else is just about perfect. So this is one of the English tan Dublins. It's got this really cool brown orangey tan that I love. Let's pull out two more, just see what the other irregulars are like to get a sense of what's happening. And the sizes here, the smallest size is 34. Biggest size here, we got 42. So the one we just looked at was a maximum size of 34. Here's a maximum size of 44. Also English tan Dublin. This one's got a bit of that loose grain to it. And honestly, like, we should have finished these up before putting them in the little boxes here. The leather is not thinner at the imperfection there, but it's like a cut. So this one I can polish up a little bit better, but it's got some looseness right here. So you might be able to see. But man, look how nice that the luster is on this Dublin is like just super nice. It's glassy. And then it's really, really long. So we could get a 44 out of this one. And then the tip is not cut. The holes are not cut. So we can cut this to whatever size. Yeah, normally the belts are 99. I'm going to do these for 50. And then next week, I'm going to do another, some stuff that we're not looking at right now that's already cut to size. So we won't be able to modify the sizing. And those are like a little bit more expensive. I think I'm going to sell them for 65. I just want to clear out the year's worth of belts that we've accumulated to get some more stuff brought into the shop. Run out of space. All right, here's the last one we'll look at. Let's pull a different size. Go right in the middle here. So this whole stack here, 40, 41, 41, 42, 42, we can get some larger sizes here. Here's a 39, there's a 37, 36, and a 35 maximum size. So we should be able to get some good coverage here. And then, can you see that? The stack on my right, that stack there's actually another stack behind it. That's all brown chrome excel. There's a good amount of brown. So hopefully it can help out a lot of people tonight. All right, here's the last English tan we'll look at just to see like what kind of irregularities to expect. Oh, I don't really know what that is. Looks like some, I wonder if I could polish that in. It almost looks like, it's weird. It looks like it was like the finish is slightly different on the edge. I'm going to try to clean this one up. God, that's hard to see. Oh, man. It's too bad. Look how nice this Dublin is. But some of the, like, when you get towards... See that? You can kind of see it in the light there. It's like little dull spots. It almost looks like fingerprints towards the edge of the strap. Up here. Here. So, like, right above my finger there. If you look... Right next to my eyeball. Oh, God, it's hard to see. There's like they look like little fingerprints. I think I could polish this to make it look more consistent. And also the edges still need to get finished on here. But otherwise, it's a pretty good looking belt. And again, the max size on that 39. So we should be able to get some coverage here. All right. If you are interested in an irregular English tan Dublin belt, I'm going to give you a new letter to type in. And the letter's going to be A. If you want an English tan Dublin belt, type in the letter A in the chat, and then it will do first come, first serve from there. It's like maybe the most efficient way to do it. If you want an English tan belt, type in A in the chat, and we'll just go straight down the list. All right, Mike K says, is the width the same for every belt? Yeah, all these belts are 1.5 inches wide. Jay Ross, first up. What size you want, Jay Ross? Josh Iniger, Daniel, G, CJ, Evan, Chan, John, Mad, B-Man, Gary, Andy, Hidden Guy, Kit, Hector. What's up, Hector? I don't know if I've seen your name before. It's good to see you. Dennis. Christopher Noel. Brandon. Dustin. Actually, Brandon's got a really good idea of putting the size next to it. Hector. All right. J. Ross, Josh, Daniel, GCJ, Evan, John, Mad B Man, Gary, Andy, Hidden Guy. Drop in your sizes here. I like that Brandon's idea there. Drop in the A with your size. It's pretty nice. Hector Jimenez, Dennis Bassett, Christopher. Oh, I already got you, Christopher. CDAK Skid. JR. What's up, JR? Josh is 35. J. Ross, what are you? 42. Daniel Price. This is like such the least efficient way to do it. I'm sorry, guys. Daniel Price, what size are you, man? And GCJ is a 36. Daniel Price. Daniel says he might be a 41. Looking at the earlier chat. Daniel, 41. All right. Evan Chan is... I'm sure this is really fun for you guys to watch too, by the way. I'm sorry. Evan Chan's at 34. John Verse Lewis is a 38. Mad B Man, where you at, Mad B Man? What size? Is a 36. Gary Krug. What size are you, Gary? 36 also. Andy, 36. Hidden Guy. I'm going as fast as I can. Oh, first live with me. I'm so glad that you're here. Hey, Hidden Guy, drop me a... If you typed in an A in the chat and you were on that list, make sure to drop in your size now. Because I think we might be able to get most people here. So Hidden Guy, Kit Fireburn, Hector, Dennis, Christopher, Dustin, Hector. You might have already... If you've already done it, just ignore me. I want to make sure I don't miss anybody here. Hidden Guy's at 34. Kit Fireburn. Oh, good to see you, Kit. I'm glad you're here too. Hopefully you're just chilling on a Friday, drinking what is this? English style pale ale. Oh, Chewy's here. What's up, Chewy? CHU 3Y07. Some of the bigger sizes are things above 36 might end up being a challenge. Dustin's a 35. Hector's a 40. New here. It's so cool to have new people every day, man. Makes it all worth it. Just love being a nerd about leather. Dennis Bassett is a 34. CDAK Skid. Let's see, CDAK 41. And JR 40. Thank you guys for dropping in your size there. Time to switch up the lights. All right, John. Thank you for that. God, the lights are great. All right. This one's called City of Love. I'll ship to Russia. I know there's I don't know, like, can you get mail in Russia right now? It hurts, like, kind of crazy going on right now. We've shipped to Russia in the past. I don't know what it's like right now. I'll try. Mike K says, what locations does Ashland ship to? We ship everywhere. I think the craziest place we've shipped is Madagascar, which is awesome. Kit Fireburn. 34. Yeah, I got you. I think I'm missing Hector. Let's see, Hector. I already got you, Hector. I got you twice. I'll clean you up. Dennis Bassett is a 34. Got you already. All right, I got you twice. Started writing Joe. Who's after JR? Oh, Josh Indiger is a 35. I already got you, Josh. All right, cool. Let's get on to this. We got a lot of belts. We got a lot of belts to get to. All right, and then we'll see, if we have some leftover. Hopefully I didn't mess this up and miss some people here. Let me just skim really quick to make sure I don't leave people out. Courtney. Did I get you, Courtney? Courtney, I didn't get you yet, but I'm going to put you in here. 36. Courtney, 36. Jay Ross, I already got you. You were the first one. All right. Oh my God. Hopefully I didn't miss people here. Forgive me. I think I got you now. Next color we do, I'll have you do that same format. I'll have you type in a special letter and then your size after it. That's how we're going to do the order. So it will look like this. It'd be like A, and I'm a 36. So that's how we'll do the next ones. So I'll say that again for everybody listening. We just did English tan. I blundered it because it's annoying to ask for your size again. When we do the brown Chrome Excel next, I'll pick a letter so we can get a nice order. And then after that letter, I want you to put your size and I'll just go straight down the list. All right. FedEx and UPS ship suspended shipments to Russia. USPS doesn't seem to have an issue. Man, that's crazy. I feel for you in Russia right now. I mean, I don't love what's happening, but I know you're kind of just like a normal dude like me. So I feel for you. Seems crazy. All right, we're drinking Ninja versus Unicorn right now. Yeah, look at this. There's like a ninja. If I can make it focus. See the ninja and then a unicorn. It's pretty good. It's pretty strong. How's the family? So my daughter's right here. She'll be upside down on the monitor in a second. She's still sleeping. She's doing good. She's crushing it. My wife's out having some drinks with friends, which has been like the first time in a long time. And she deserves it. She's my wife's a nurse practitioner, just like literally saving lives. So I let her have a night out while I drink beer on the internet. Okay, let's get this done. J Ross 42. We'll get your perfect J Ross. J Ross, hit me an email, phil@ashlandleather.com. And if you could just drop in like, oh yeah, I got the 42-inch English tan. I'll make sure to get this for you. And if you end up picking some other stuff too, if you could, just keep it in the same email chain and we'll just add it to that list if you want other stuff later. All right, 42 for J Ross. Got you. Let's go Josh Iniger. Josh wants a 35. Oh my God, Josh. There we go. Josh, right here, 35. Let's take a look at it. Here's your 35-inch here. Oh, a little looseness down here. And it kind of clears up. All right, we got Josh Iniger. Josh, send me an email, please. And your 35-inch. Done. Okay. Daniel Price. Oh, 41, man. Perfect. Daniel Price. Send me an email to phil@ashlandleather.com. We got a 41-inch for Daniel. Nice. Madden Gamers is here. He wants 34. Let's see if we got something. Mark Rothschild, good to see you. Thank you for coming. We're probably not going to have enough black left, especially. I'll take a note. Mark, if nobody wants the black belt I have, I'll drop you a note, but I have a feeling it'll probably sell. GCJ wants a 36. Oh, wait, did I miss? No, GCJ wants a 36. Oh, yes. This is okay. The next smallest we have is a 34. So if we're getting down to the only large sizes now. So this is for GCJ. Wants a 36. So GCJ, just drop me an email, please. Hey, I was second after J Ross. Just wanted to clarify that. Oh, I got you, man. Did I miss that though? GCJ, you're fourth on my screen. Maybe something's up with the chat. Huh. That's concerning. I want you to feel like I'm being fair here, but looking on my screen, it was first person in with A was J Ross, then Josh, then Daniel, then GCJ, then Evan, then John, then Mad B Man. Hopefully I'm not missing it. All right. Evan Chan. But we got you, GCJ. No problem, man. Evan Chan, 34. Oh my God. You got the last. That's the last smallest one we have. Now the last smallest that we have is 37. So Evan, you're in luck. Evan Chan. Evan Chan, drop me an email to phil@ashlandleather.com that you've got a 34-inch English tan. And I'll type in my email again. Yeah, I think there's probably a delay in the chat, and what I'm going by where it comes to me, so it might be like a little lagged on your end. I don't know. Sorry, guys. But my email address is phil@ashlandleather.com. I don't want you to not feel like I'm being unfair. I want to make this as fair as possible. Sorry, guys. Sorry for the confusion. That's another thing is like, I get a lot of people that will see like when we do private stock stuff, I get a lot of messages when I do the preview videos of people saying, oh, can you hold that one for me? And I always say no. So don't bother asking me. I don't mind you asking, but I'm never going to allow you to do that. I want it to be as fair as possible. So I set a time and I launch it at that time, and the first person that gets it gets it. And that's the only way that I figured is the fair way to do it. So Evan Chan, we got you. John Verslewis wants a 38. Perfect. Or we got you, John. John, just send me an email, please, that you got a 38-inch English tan belt. I have it held here for you with your name on it. Mad B-Man with a 36. Ah, perfect. This one's max is 37. So we got Mad B-Man right here. Mad B-Man. Just drop me an email, please, to phil@ashlandleather.com saying that you got the 36-inch English tan. It's so like not an efficient way to do this, guys. There is no efficient way. Next up, we got Gary Krug with a 36. So we're going to cut this 40 down to 36 for Gary, which is no problem. That's why we do this. Gary, Krugh 36. Gary, congrats. And send me an email, please, that you got a 36-inch English tan. Andy with the 36. Andy, we're going to cut down this 41 for you, which is no problem. Andy, so very important. Everybody that's going to send me an email that for whatever you got, make sure that you put your whatever's showing up on YouTube here, because I'm literally writing Andy on the box. So if you don't tell me that, hey, I'm Andy on YouTube, I'm not going to know who you are. So I'll need to know that. Yeah, okay. Everybody on YouTube right now, go to the most recent moment of the video. So we're live. Hidden Guy and Kit Fireburn. You're going to be the last two. And I'm sorry, Hector, Christopher, Brandon. We do have some brown here that we'll be able to get to. Okay, so Hidden Guy with the 34. Hidden guy, make sure to send me an email with your username, please, and that you got a 34-inch English tan. And Kit Fireburn 34. Kit Fireburn, make sure you send me an email with your username and that you got a 34-inch English tan Dublin. It would be a lot easier if everybody's email address was on here, but then it wouldn't be very nice because you'd have to share your email address with everyone. All right, we did it. Those are all the English tan. Maybe we'll get the browns out here. Christopher Knoll, we missed you by 2. We ran out before we got to you. I'm sorry. But there's so much more. There's so much more here. So if you're into brown, Madden Gamers, we had people before you by a good amount. So if you're here live now, make sure you go to the live moment in the video. We're about to do some brown Chrome Excel belts, and there's a lot of them. So hopefully I can get you in on this. Yeah, John, I'm glad you like this. I don't think anybody's done this before, and I see why. It's not particularly easy. Now I'm going to have to invoice everybody individually. All right. Look at this. So these are brown Chrome Excel. And then these are also brown Chrome Excel. So we've got, all that. And I'll just, we'll pull out a couple, look at them for a second. And again, if you're not at the live moment in the video, this is something I didn't anticipate. Make sure you get to the live moment here. A recap for anybody that's new. We're doing irregular belts right now. I've accumulated these over the years. They have small cosmetic issues. And we're doing half off. And their final sale, I'm going to do like a quick and dirty kind of auction, quote unquote, where I'm going to list off a secret letter. And I go by the order that I received the letters. And Dennis Bassett, I missed you. You were 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 away. We ran out of English tan Dublin from the last batch. Sorry, Dennis, but you might have a chance to get some brown here. I'm sorry to let you down, man. If we run out of belts, we run out of belts. So I'm going in order. So here's the tip. What did John say that people are agreeing with? Oh, John likes this idea. I'm worried that I'm already bumming people out, and I hate that feeling. I don't like making people feel bad. Jay-Z, I have like 2. See these little boxes right here above my finger? I've got 2 color 8 belts. Those are going to go quick. And sorry. So the way this is going to work is I'll pull out a couple of these and we'll look at what the irregularities are. These are all going to be final sale. There's issues with them. They're cosmetic issues that won't affect the durability. But you'll see it. And the way it's going to work is I'll give out a secret letter when I'm ready to go here. You're going to type in whatever letter I say with your size. So we'll look like this. The last time we did it, we did A was the letter. So I did A and then I'm a size 36. I hit enter. And you'll notice there'll be a little bit of a latency to get to you. Like you probably saw that in chat before I'm saying it. But that's how I want it to look once I announce whatever the letter is. So type in the letter and I'll go in order that I see them. So the last time we did it here, we did English and it was J. Ross, then Josh Iniger. Then I go down the list and I start with J. Ross and I say, all right, J. Ross, what size are you? If we have one I can make for J. Ross, give it to him. He sends me an email. I write his name on the box. I ship this to you on Monday. If I run out of a size or if I run out of the leather, I just can't help you. Tremaine Blair is here. Good to see you, Tremaine. And then let's talk about sizing again, since there's a couple new people here. The quick and dirty way to determine your size is to note what your jeans are and then add 2. So, for example, I wear a 34-inch jean. The belt that I wear is 36 inches. So it tends to be about the rule of thumb. But the absolute best way to do it is to take your current belt, take it off your pants, lay it on the table, take a tape measure, and measure from the pin of the buckle, where the buckle goes through the leather, to whatever hole that you're currently using. And that measurement is the size that you want. And like I said, it's probably 2 inches larger than your jeans. Yeah. Man, I hate bumming people out. You were between Gary and Andy? Oh, not on my screen, man. Damn, I wish I should screenshot this. Can I send pictures here? No. I wish I could just trust me that I'm not lying. But I'm going from the numbers that as I receive them. Sorry, man. I hate bumming people out. The good news is we have, okay. Who's bummed out? Dennis. Hey, Dennis, I'm gonna try to do you a favor. And actually, I just don't know if I have it. I don't think I have. I mean, I don't have it here. There's a chance that we'll have some on Monday on the website that aren't half off. Sorry, guys. I feel so bad. I didn't think that through. I did not think of latency. All right, we got time here. We got more. If you're into brown, let's look at the brown. Sorry, Christopher and Hector, Brandon, Dustin, Dennis, CDAK, Skid, JR, Courtney. I missed you last time. I'm stressing, Boss Town. I just hate bumming people out, man. Like, that's like my whole goal here is just to like share my joy of the leather and like let you experience it. And I just don't like not letting it happen. So it looks like this needs a brushing. See how it's got like a little bit of cloudiness to it? This is what the brown Chrome Excel looks like, but I need to sort of just take a little horsehair brush to it. It's got like a little bit of that waxy look, which is actually kind of what you want. That means it's been properly tanned. So the brown Chrome Excel, see how my finger tracks all that wax? It's pretty nice. So let's see if I can find the inconsistency on here. Again, like all that white look is a wax. This one's pretty nice. What's going on with this? Oh, there's one little cut right here. See it? See that little cut right there? It sure is hard to see. There you go. That little cut right on the edge there. I think that's why this one's $50 off. It's a pretty good deal. But everything else is like pretty nice on this guy. Okay. So that's one. We'll look at one or two more here just to show you what the irregularities look like. And I don't know what they are. I mean, I went through these, but yeah, they're all different. So I don't have them memorized just yet. So that one has a little cut. Let's see, that one's a maximum length of 53, which is crazy. Let's get like sort of a more normal size. This one max length is 37. Brown Chrome XL with the antique brass buckle. Okay. This one also is like a little bit of a hazy wax look to it. We'll polish these up and edge finish them before they go out. But let's see if I can find what's wrong with this guy. Oh, there it is. There's like a little ding right here. That's actually an open cut. See it right here? Right above my finger, there's like a open cut in the leather. Right there. That's why this one's irregular. Thanks, Boss Town. I do my best, man. And no matter what I do, I seem to bum people out. So I'm trying not to. I really take this too personally. Like, I know I shouldn't. Like, I really want people to be happy. We'll look at one more here. And let's look at 40. Max size 40 here. And I'll read off the sizes here. Looks like 34, 34, 34, 36, 36, 37, 46, 48, 50. These are the maximum size that I can cut it to. 37, 37, 39, 43, 44, 40, 37, and the 51 or whatever it was, the first one we looked at. All right, let's look at the last one here. Can't make everybody happy, David. I know. I just don't. Makes me feel bad. All right, here's a good example of some of the looseness that we sometimes see. This is a really nice piece of Chrome Excel, though. See how like cloudy and wet it looks? And then if I just drag my finger over it, it sort of tracks all that wax. Like that's what you want in Chrome Excel. It's just like super, super rich and waxy. This one, I did see a little bit of looseness. See right here? It gets like a little pipey. That's why this one is irregular. And it's a little bit more coarseness down here. And there's like a section of coarseness. See how it's a little coarse and pipey there? And then it gets smooth again. So this one's irregular for some looseness. Oh, thanks, Mike. Travis Porter says, how much are the belts at full price? The normal price for the belts are $99. So these are going to be $50. Which, like, honestly, $99, like, we're not getting rich off of it. It's a lot. It's a surprising amount of work to edge finish a belt and to sew it. And the buckle's expensive. The leather's really expensive. In fact, some sad news is like, if I wanted to get more belt weight Chrome Excel right now, it's at least 12 months for me to just get the leather. So it's pretty sweet. Even at $99, it's a pretty sweet deal. All right. So here's what we're going to do. Let me give you the ground rules again. Just so I don't upset anybody. Or try not to upset anybody. The way this is going to work is I'm going to name a letter. And I want you to type in that letter with your size. And I'm going to go down in order as I receive them. And start picking them off until we run out. And if we run out, we can't get it to you. So hopefully we have it. Mike DeGregory. I'm going to give you an example of what I want you to type in. So last time we did this, the secret letter was A, and I'm a size 36. So I type in A36. Just type it into the chat like that, and I'll go down the order as I receive them. Let me think of a fun letter. I'm going to give you a minute here. Make sure you know your size. Color it's like a dark brown burgundy shade, Madden. I have a couple boxes back there that we'll take a look at. So, secret letter for English Tan Dublin. If you would like an English Tan Dublin belt, I would like you to enter the letter W and your size in the chat right now. And then we'll go in order. If you want an English Tan Dublin belt, enter the letter W for wallet into the chat with your number of your size, and we'll get you set up here. I said English Tan. I meant brown Chrome Excel. So sorry. Brown Chrome Excel. We're looking at brown Chrome Excel, letter W, and your size. All right. I wish I could have a clear brain when I announce what the deals are. So we got brown Chrome Excel, letter W. I typed in leather. And we're going to go in order here. All right, let's get typing. Christopher is a 34. I'm reading, by the way, I'm going to read off the order I'm receiving. So I got Christopher first, Bosstown second is a 7. Bosstown 7 is a 36. Sherman Tan, 34. 7 holes. I'll get back to you on that. I'm not sure I can do 7 holes, Sherman Tan. I'll email you. I'm going to make that happen for you, Sherman. We might have to do circular holes. Zayed Lahi is a 32 inch. So got you, Zayed. Price, 30 inch. Got you. Madden Gamers, 34 inch. Got you. Dustin Chow, 35. Michael B. Gregory, 35. Got you. David Bo, 36. Got you, David. And good to see you, David. I don't know if I've seen your name before. Jesse Matson. I've seen your name several times. What's up, Jesse? Gary Krug, 36. Hector Jimenez. We got a 40. Tremaine. Blair, 42. Daniel's correcting himself, saying brown Chrome Excel. Yeah, thank you for that. I'm sorry it said English Tan Dublin. We're going to do brown Chrome Excel with the W. I'm an idiot. All right. We got Tremaine. We got Johnny Kim with the 38. Aaron with the 38. Andy with the 36. John Verslewis with the 38. Verslewis? I don't know how to say that name. Chewy. CHU3Y07. I think it's CHU3Y07 with a 44. All right. Matt Husky. What's up, Matt? I don't know if we've ever met before. I'm Phil with a 34. I got you, Matt. All right. Anybody else that wants to be on here? We've got It Spice with a 30. IT Spice with a 30. Warren with the 36. Quan. Good to see you, Quan. Quan 1993 with the 38. Hey, Kit Fireburn. Thanks so much, man, for coming by. It's fun to hang out for a minute. And I think did I miss you in about? No, I got you, Kit, with that 34-inch English Tan. Make sure you send me an email, Kit. And thank you again, man. Appreciate you. Uncle Jimmy EDC. Do your belts serve well as a gun belt for concealed carry? I got to be honest, I don't know. I don't know. It's sort of like a regular belt, right? They're 1.5-inch belts. I put them through my belt loops. I don't know a whole lot about concealed carry, but I'd imagine you could attach a holster to it. Uncle Jimmy, I'm going to get you down for 42. We'll see if we have it. So if anybody's new here, we're going to go down the order as I receive these. And when I run out, I run out. But if anybody else is just showing up and you are into a brown Chrome Excel belt, drop in the letter W and your size in the chat. It will look like this. I'm a 36-inch, so that would enter you, and I'll go in order. Depends on the weight of the gun, Mad B-Man says. What's up, Marco? How you doing, man? And Marco's a star in my eyes. Marco works in the splitting department at Horween Leather Company, so everybody say what's up to Marco. He's the real hero here. Thanks for making all this leather, Marco, and get me some more. I want more heavyweight Chrome Excel, man. Uncle Jimmy EDC, what size do you want? 42. All right, Bobby Machiavelli music. What kind of music do you play? Wants a 36. Rogue Doobie. Yeah, the belts, it depends on how tight you wear these belts. You can, if you like really torque it and like really try to stretch it, you can stretch it a couple inches, maybe 2-3 inches. I really torque mine, and I'm probably about 1 or 2 inches extended from where it was originally at. Uncle Jimmy EDC, what all these? We'll see if we get down to you. You're kind of low on the list. I'm sorry, but what are we entering for? You're trying to buy this. So we've got irregular belts. They're half off. So everybody that's been in the chat just dropped in. I'm going in order from as I receive them. And we'll see if we have their size. And if they got their size, I'm going to sell it to them for half off. Oh, cool. Oh, you're a rapper. Cool, Bobby. Dude, I would love to hear that. We've got a lot of rap fans in our workshop. So if you want to, actually, Bobby here, I'm going to drop my email address. If you want to link me, I don't know if you have like SoundCloud or like any Spotify, whatever. Drop me your music, man. We'd love to hear it. And you reviewed the Bugs Moran. Link me that too. That's so cool. I hope you liked it. And Josh Rubio's enjoying his whiskey shell bugs. That's awesome. Okay, cool. All right, we're going to go down the list here. We're going to start with Christopher Knoll with 36. I just got a drink. Here's what I want in the email. I want you to write, hey, this is username on YouTube. I got a 36-inch brown Chrome Excel belt. And that's all you got to write. So I'll respond to you like, hey, congrats, man. And I'll send you an order. And we'll just make sure you get set up. It doesn't need, I just need to be able to identify who you are because, you know, Like Mike K, for example. Like, I don't have a way to identify Mike K through his email address. He might have a different name. So what I'm doing is I'm writing your YouTube name on the box, and that's how I'm going to link these up to send to you. So if you send me an email and you pretend that you won one, you're not going to get it because I don't have your name on the box. So whatever your name is here on YouTube, that's what I'm putting on the box. I just need your email address to link it up. If I was not considerate, I would tell you to drop me your email address here, but I don't want everybody to have your email address. So I'm having you privately send it to my email address. It's a workaround. I thought about this a little bit. Oh, Jimmy Wiles. Dude, Jimmy, what's up, man? And Red Rider, new sub. Thank you so much for subscribing. Belt measures 35. Usually we're 32, waist 34. Yeah, so we're pretty close here. You tend to see about 2 inches, sometimes 3 inches larger than your jean size. It kind of depends on like where you wear your jeans on your hips. But yeah, we tend to see our like true to size measurement for the belts to be about 2 inches larger than a jean size. The Color 8 Chrome XL belts are new. We have 2 of them that we'll look at in a moment here. All right, we got a drink, and we got to go down this list. We got Christopher Noel with the 36. Boom. Christopher Noel. Send me, I think you got a different one also, Christopher. Christopher, please just send me on that email chain that you got a 36-inch brown Chrome XL. All right, I got you, Christopher, and you're in the brown. You're in the brown pile. Christopher Noel. Then we got Bosstown 36. Boom, Bosstown. Send me an email. Bosstown 7. You got a 36. Make sure to send me an email, please. Bosstown, that you got a 36-inch brown, and just drop in your YouTube name so I know who you are. Like, hey, this is Bosstown 7. I got a 36-inch brown. Sherman Tam with a 34. Boom, 34 right here. And then Sherman, I'll follow up with you. 7 holes, question mark. And ideally, you'd like a 34-inch. I'll follow up with you to see if we can do that for you. We might just custom do that for you, Sherman, because you hooked us up so much. And we just appreciate you. So yeah, I got you, Sherman. Just make sure to send me an email. But I have a note here that says 7 holes, question mark. Let's see if we can do 7 holes for you. All right, who's next? Zayed wants a 32. Okay. We're going to take a 34 and cut it down to 32 for you. Zayed Muflahi wants a 32. Zayed, just make sure to please send me an email to phil@ashlandleather.com. Oh, Bobby, cool. I can't wait to hear it. Maybe I could, wonder if I could play it on here. Would you be cool with that, man? Bobby. Let's see if... would you be all right if I played your music on here while we do this? Is that too weird? Oh, my camera's off. No, it's not. I hope you're cool with this, Bobby. If you're not cool with it, I'm going to turn it off. Oh, you're big time, though. Million listens. Hell yeah. All right, this is Bobby, his music here, while I get sizing done. All right, I got Zayed. Now we got Price. We should turn it down a tiny bit. All right, Price. Price got a 30. Hey, Price, make sure you send me an email, please. Yeah, we're playing Bobby right here.
Mayday's payday, the new Vans. Kush diet on the hoodie, so you know the plan.
Madden Gamers with a 34.
Cause they was really mean, when really this was all a dream. And now they finally see what I tried to tell them. That passion, everlasting, plant that in your cerebellum. like I'm felon. Sorry, Miss Jackson. Fuck a cookie cutter like me. I want the action. It really
This is good, man.
asking for too much. Time moving
If you ever
slow,
need a
ain't
bass
sipping
player,
out
let
of
me know.
2 cups. It got me thinking of days back
Madden
when Stan double
Gamers.
X's on my hands, so I planned to
34
be the man.
inch.
Call me Dan Bilzerian, giving you nothing but true
Yo,
stuff.
Madden,
Realizing life,
send me an email, please, that you got a
the dollars
34.
take you to the site, but it's you's gotta choose if you see it.
Dustin
And
Chow with the
legacy is how we
35.
get to leave when we leaving, so we leave it like money, fame, liquor, or drugs. Guessing like a test, so we circle all above. Do you do it for the love or the people?
Dustin
with the
Chow,
passion?
35. Send me an email, Dustin, please. 35 inch. I got you for a brown 35. Got autograph. Dude's got 1 million plays on this song. It's killing it. You know what? I could put my overlays on. You can see. See if I can. Bobby money running dry, and that's the type of shit that in my time don't fly. She looking for a guy, but try to get it so you can see the track that's playing. Depends how much you spend to get the lady, and I tell myself, fuck that. Show me where the real was. Nevertheless, I find myself debating is a still. I wouldn't want to ruin a great belt. No, dude. Here. Why won't it? I want to show your. Huh. Well, I guess I can't get the now playing to work. This is bugged out before too. Cause perception is reality and I see it clear. People filter what you see, how you see it, what you hear. So I filter it myself, staying sharp between the ears like money, fame, liquor, or drugs. Guessing like a all right, Michael DeGregory with 35. Good to see your name, Michael. Mike. Mike, make sure to just send me an email, please. And coming up after this, there's only a couple more colors left here, guys. We got like 2 color 8s. I have a black, and I think there might be one natural Essex that's already a size. David Vo with a 36. Perfect. We got you right here, David. 36 inches.
Revolutions. You follow? 24/7, 365. Every decade, every.
All right, Jesse Matson with a 38.
Keep you sharp between the ears.
Oh, I got you, Jesse. Perfect. Is this music even coming through properly? It should be. So like I said, normally I play like bass guitar and stream here. Chad Williams. Yeah, I'll show you your belt in a sec. Chad Williams. Actually, you're right on top here. Chad, I got your 34-inch belt right here. So we're actually cutting down a 60-inch belt to get your 34. So you're probably never even going to see any of this up here. It's a long belt. But it's a pretty sweet piece of chrome excel. I actually don't know what's wrong with it. So take it. All right, Red Rider. Let me just I have noticed my email's been blowing up here. So I'll search my email for Red Rider right now. And I'll confirm with you if I got it. 1 second. If you ain't know we running this town, and you can feel the difference when we around. So be yo. This is good, man. Doing what we wanna do, it go down. Red Rider. If your initials are VT, I got you. I got you for sure. 36 or 35-inch color 8. We haven't done the color 8-inch color 8 belts yet. I did get your email, but I'm gonna have to ignore you for the moment because we haven't offered those just yet. So I'm trying to give everybody a chance. Like, The way I'm going to do it, I'm sorry, I got to turn this down a tiny bit. The way that I'm going to do it here is I'm going to announce a color and then I'm going to give you a secret letter to type into the chat. And then as I receive those letters, the secret letters that come in, I go in order. So if I receive your name first, you're going to get first dibs on whatever color we're offering. So unfortunately I haven't done that color 8 belt yet. So I gotta have to, I'll reply to you and say like, sorry dude, we didn't have one for you. Yeah. I should do this again. It's kind of fun, right? But it's a bit of work, as you might guess. All right, let's get back to the list here. I was at Gary. No, I got Jesse Matson last. Yeah, we got Gary with a 36. And here's Chad Spelt. So Gary, 36. Amazing. So we're up to big sizes only here. So, which is fine actually. We can always go down. Okay. We only have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 left after Gary here. So Gary Krug. Gary Krug. 36 inch. Gary, just make sure to send me an email, please. Pretty please. That you got this 36 inch brown Chrome XL. Definitely do it again. Yeah. Red Rider, we did 3 colors so far. The most recent one we did was brown. Before that we had English tan, and then we had natural Chrome XL. Coming up still, there's only 4 more boxes over there. Actually, we did not get these out the door. There's a 31 inch and a 32 inch natural Chrome XL. So if you want one of these, you know, here. If you're a 31 or a 32 inch, you're welcome to one of these, but I'm not sure what size you are. Making people's day is what I'm all about, Mike. Courtney says, previously thought you got Dublin. Yeah, Courtney. Hey, Courtney, send me. I think I confused you. Can you send me an email, Courtney? I want to do something special for you. Phil@ashlandleather.com, and send it to me like nowish so I can just reply to you. Oh, I see your email here actually, Courtney. CMW, right? Just make sure that your size is 36 inch. Please confirm. So I'm sending you an email, Courtney. Just confirm your size with me. I think I'm gonna do something for you. Just because you're cool. Okay, we're getting back to the chat here. All right, I got Gary's 36, Hector with a 40. Perfect, Hector. All right, we're cutting down a 43 to a 40. So Hector Jimenez. With a 40 inch. Hector, please just send me an email to Phil@ashlandleather.com and I'll just type it in. Hey, thanks so much, Christopher. Appreciate you, man. I'll type my email here. You have an English hand Dublin and black Chrome XL belt? Nice. I'm wearing the English hand right now. I really enjoy it. Okay. Tremaine Blair with a 42. All right, we got you, Tremaine. It's good that we have bigger sizes here. Tremaine. All right, Jesse, I got your email. Tremaine with a 42. Tremaine, please just send me an email. Courtney Miller, your chats are going through. I'm hearing you. I'm hearing you, man. I wonder if we're just delayed. I got you, Courtney. Johnny Kim with a 38. All right, Johnny, I got you. Johnny Kim, make sure to send me a email. We only have a couple colors left. There's only like 2 color 8 belts, a black belt, and maybe I'll look at it. There's only a couple belts left, so you can bail on me now if you want, or we can hang out and drink beer. All right, Johnny Kim. Got you, Johnny Kim. Ara wants a 38. Hey Ara, if you're here, please just send me an email that you got a 38-inch brown chrome XL. I'm gonna make a mess. All right, Andy and John are the last. So Chewy, Matt, It's Spice, Warren, Quan, Uncle Jimmy, Bobby, and Rogue. I'm sorry, man. We didn't get you guys. We only got 2 left here. All right, so R, we got Andy that had a 36. Andy, 36. Andy, please send me an email. We got a 36. And John Versluis. John, make sure you send me an email too, please. Versluis, 38. All right, cool. Let's get the next color. No bail. Need black belt 40. Need a black and 43. You know what, guys? You might be in luck. So I'll just spill the beans here. I'll spill the beans. Just because it seems like you guys might have the right size. There's some more belts coming on Monday. I think Monday or Tuesday. I just have to get there's so many belts to inventory and like put up there. I made a list of them today, so let me read off some of the other colors and sizes that we have. So you want black belts. Let's see. I have black Dublin belts coming. I have 3 of them that are size 41, and I have 2 of them that are size 43. So they're black Dublin with they actually have a nickel buckle. They're a little different, and the holes are circular on those. So look, that's what you want for Jimmy and Ernesto. I think I got you on those. Those are black Dublin, which we've never done before. So they're really special. I also have a couple black Chrome XL. Let's see. Yeah, I only have like smaller sizes of black Chrome XL. So it's a little difficult. All right, Jimmy, I got you, man. I mean, those are going to be a little more. They're going to be 65, but it's still a pretty great deal. Yeah, black's pretty popular. We also don't have as many irregulars accumulated on the black because they're relatively new for us. So we just haven't made as many as we have like on those brown. Like we sold a lot of brown, we sold a lot of English hand. Those are all the irregulars that we've accumulated. So it's not, I'm not trying to make irregulars, but they do happen from time to time. Yeah, organized, Quan. All right, we got 4 more belts.
You know why? You don't have the guts to be what you want to be.
You know what? Doing a thing like selling anything on the internet, you have to be crazy organized, especially selling it to, we have thousands of customers. So if I'm not organized, I just suck and I make people mad. That's the absolute last thing I want to do. Okay, so these are going to be a little different. So I have 1 of this belt and 1 of this belt and then 2 color 8 belts. So we'll go through these one by one, give you the secret letter again and then the sizing. And then whoever's the right size can pick this up. Jimmy, can you just send me an email, Jimmy, that you want that one, and I'll hook you up. Now that I spilled the beans for you. I don't normally do that, but since nobody knows about it, I'm not hurting anybody else. So I'll offer it to you. Okay. So this is a little different than what we just did. There's much less belts. So again, it makes me want to, like, maybe I should just do this for other stuff too. We'll see. Selling belts is difficult for me because of the sizing. So I don't mind doing this. It's kind of fun to hang out and like get you the right size. But sizing's hard. It's really hard for us. I feel really bad for shoemakers because we get, we probably get like 25% of our belts sent back to us for sizing problems, which is, it's tough as a business owner because we pay all that money to ship it, and it's usually like $10 to ship the belt. So it kind of hurts. So sizing's tough, and then you got to stock all the different sizes. Problematic. Jimmy, hit me an email that's what you want. I don't have a 40 though. I have a 41. Okay, so here's a 1 of 1. Pretty special piece. Why is my light so strange? Don't I look like really orange? Let's change the light. Nick Horween's texting me, wanting to play video games. I'll play video games in a minute with you. Just relax. All right, we need a new color. I'm gonna go with Motown. I like this one. It's a vibe, right? And then this light could be brighter. This light should be a lot brighter. There we go. I get shiny hair. Yeah, sure. Okay. Okay. This is a 1 of 1. The size is already determined because there's holes in it. I think I accidentally brought this home. But if somebody wants this, you can take it. I feel like my color looks really strange in my monitor right now. The app I'm using is, so there's one here called Elgato Key Light Air. That's what I'm using. So this is what I'm using right now. And then the other one I use is this Philips Hue. So I have one for I have it set up called Stream Room. And then I can just like pick all these different color options. It's super fun, man. I like both of these a lot. Yeah, it's Philips Hue. It's awesome, dude. I was saying earlier in the stream, it's like my favorite thing I've bought in a long time. Okay. 39-inch. This is all I got here. If you're a 39-inch, tune your ears to me right now. If you're not a 39-inch, just ignore me. So this is a 1 of 1 natural Essex. And on my camera right now, it's looking kind of orange, but this is like a pale sort of taupe. It sort of like matches my skin color. It's a lighter tan. It's natural Essex. I don't know if you're familiar with that. So this one has a polished steel buckle. This was like a prototype we did a long time ago. It's irregular for 2 reasons. It's labeled 36 on the back here. See, it says 36. It's not a 36. Actually, it's a 39. Oh, good hair, bro. So it's a 39-inch belt, natural Essex. It's got a little bit of color issues happening here. Man, I don't know if that's showing, but it like kind of has like a bleached look almost. So the way that our cutting works is we have a tool that clicks out the tip and the holes all in one shot, and I need 6 inches from the tip to get your size. So if you wanted like a 34-inch belt, I need 40 inches of leather to cut from to make it a 34. So I can measure this real quick. One sec. Let me get a tape measure. Such thing as marble Dublin. No, the only marbled stuff that currently exists is the marbled shell.
Let me say this ain't no joke. The minute that I met you, couldn't help but feel some hope. And now I'm falling deeper for you. Every time I take a sip, take a rip, take a dip. Young love degenerates. Now we oh so turkey, so sunburned, finding love at the base of the bottle. Now we all been hurt, trying to make some shit work with a promise of a better tomorrow. Said we all been hurt. All the lessons we done learned, baby, we can make it work. Said we all
Alright,
been
I'm gonna take measure.
all the lessons we done learned, baby.
I'm gonna lay out this belt and measure it.
If I love it all, then I get my built this thing too much for us to lose it. Either go the distance or just lose no drop. Now I don't have
So
like Halle Berry in the car.
the largest size I can get other than what it's currently at is 30 inches. So sorry. I could cut this 39 down to a 30-inch belt, but you don't want that. Courtney Miller. Courtney, let me check. I feel like I keep seeing you get bummed out in the chat. I don't think we got you, Courtney. But Courtney, please just send me an email with your size, and I'll let you know what we have. Because I think we've been struggling with an internet connection together. I want to hook you up. Are the buckles removable, changeable? No. I do have one irregular coming next week that is a Chicago screw attachment instead of stitched on. So all these belts have the buckles stitched down. Like the leather wraps around the buckle, and then we stitch it down in two sections with this keeper in between. Oh, the coaster grab bag. We should do that again. A lot of the coasters come from the belts. All right. Bobby, good tunes by the way. So I'm gonna pause though. Everybody check out Bobby's Bobby on YouTube. Here, I'm gonna link. Can I link in YouTube? Copy link. So if you like the stuff you're just listening to, here's a link to Bobby's Spotify. Hopefully that works. That was pretty cool, man. And thanks for sharing. Okay, here's what we're gonna do. Natural Essex, a 1-of-1 belt. I think this is a prototype. It has a polished stainless steel buckle. This one is 39 inches. So if you're not 39 inches or like 38 or 40, you probably don't want this one. I'm gonna give you a secret letter in a moment. If you want this belt, I'm gonna have you type in actually the letter Q. If you want this belt, hit the letter Q. First person to drop it will get it. Q for QAnon. And if nobody wants it, it's a weird size. Maybe we don't get rid of it today. Letter Q if you want a natural Essex belt with this polished stainless steel buckle. It's a 1-of-1. Q Jesse Matson. Yeah, Jesse. All right. It's gonna be. It'll fit you, but you know, it's 1 inch larger than you want. So Jesse Matson was the first on my screen here. And Ernesto, sorry. Iran, sorry. I think I got you guys for other stuff though, right? What's up, Orlog? Or Urlog? So this one is for Jesse Matson. And Jesse, if you picked up something else earlier and you already sent me an email, just continue our email thread, please. And I'll make sure to get you everything that you picked up. All right, there's only 3 more belts. And I appreciate you guys so much doing this with me. It was a fun little experiment, right? So right now, you're witnessing pretty much how I run Ashland. It's like very impulsive and like, hey, let's try it and see what happens. So this is me trying new stuff, and we do this all the time. It's sort of like in our DNA. Looks like Spotify's still playing. Oh, Bobby, I'm sorry, man. Yeah, my screen. I wonder why that's happening. Make sure you're like live, like all the way to the right on the YouTube player. Hopefully there's not too much lag. It's a little upsetting. I gotta find a better way to do this, you know? Oh, Josh, so glad you asked. This is a beer called Ninja versus Unicorn, and it's got a ninja on the can and a unicorn on the can. And it's from Pipeworks Brewing here in Chicago. It's pretty good. Shellbelt's next. You know, we could do that. You know, Nick Horween was just texting me. And I'll give you a little thing here. Tell me what you think of this idea. So Nick and Skip asked me if I would sell some dead stock shell belts for them. And apparently it's like old Alden dead stock. And they're like, hey, Phil, will you sell these for us? Like, sure. Yeah, whatever you want. Do you think we should sell those in a thing like this? Or should I make it more of like how we do the private stock, where I give you a preview video, you have time to look at it, time to think about it, and then I announce when it's going to drop, and then it drops and you can pick it up from there? Or do we do it live? I'm kind of good with either way. Like, this is quite a bit more work, but I can do it. You need a Maduro one. Sizing's tough, man. Yeah, we got mouse pad. We could do mouse pads. I use this like huge mouse pad. It's like a gaming mouse pad, but I should make a leather one. How many black belts are we gonna have on Monday is a good question. Let me pull that up. So I have one maximum size. Actually, that's right here, isn't it? It's right here. Let's do this next. This is a maximum size of 33 inches on a black Chrome Excel belt with an antique brass buckle. On Monday, we'll also have not max. It's already cut to a size 32 black Chrome Excel with circle holes. We have a 34-inch black Chrome Excel belt with the teardrop holes. And then other black items, we have black Dublin, which we'd never done before. We actually did these a long time ago as like a prototype. It was just too hard to source the black Dublin. So on Monday, Tuesday, I'm not certain when I'm going to do these, but we will have some black Dublin belts. Here's the sizes that I have listed. And these all have circular holes. 32, 33. There's actually two 33s. A 36. There's three 41-inch belts and two 43-inch belts. And that's all the black. Oh, my kid's waking up and screaming. So that's what will be coming on the belts. Hopefully Monday. I should be able to get it done on Monday. All right. So let's do this one next. So we're talking about black. This is a black Chrome Excel belt with an antique brass buckle. And it is size 33. So this is not one that we're able to choose sizing on. So if you're size 33, 32, 34, this might be the one for you. This is a pretty nice black Chrome Excel belt. Let's find out what's wrong with it. There, I did see like a little scratch up at the top. So there's one little scratch up on top of this, but this is a pretty good belt. Why is this irregular? Okay. Black Chrome Excel. You can kind of see it right here. This little scratch there. If I get out the way. See it? That little scratch right there? But otherwise, this thing's pretty sweet. And then the other side is natural. So all the black Chrome Excel that we were doing on these belts are not struck through. So you get a natural cross section. This one still needs to be burnished again, so it won't be as light as this. So we bevel and burnish down these edges. And actually, this one's not cut. The maximum size is 33, though. I messed that up. So see this? This little tip here has not been cut to size. So there's no tip and there's no holes cut into this. The largest size I can get is 33. So if you're 33, maybe 34 or smaller, I can do Black Chrome XL. So in a moment, I'll give you a code. And what I'd like you to do is, if you want this Black Chrome XL belt and your size 33 or smaller, I want you to enter the letter X as in X-ray, and whatever size you are that's smaller than 33. If you want this Black Chrome XL belt with the letter X and 33 or smaller, hopefully somebody says size 33 or smaller. And the first person to say that one gets it. The other thing is we were not able to find anybody these two belts at home. So if you're 31 or 32 inch waist, pretty small. I do have a 31 inch and a 32 inch natural Chrome XL belt available here. All right. Oh, Matt with the 33. All right, Matt. Matt's the first one on my list. Sherman, you were second. I'm sorry, dude. Matt Husky. Hey, Matt, please just send me an email, please. Matt Husky. Oh, and Dennis wanted it too. You guys are tiny, tiny people. Just fit individuals. 33 inch. Did you want Matt Husky? Would you like us to keep it at its maximum length of 33? Or were you hoping to get more like a 32 or a 31 or something different? The biggest I can get out of this is 33. Logan Jolly. Actually, yes, you can. Logan, I got this belt for you right here, Logan. And nobody was able to accept this or claim this earlier. So here's your natural Chrome XL 31 inch belt. You'll notice it's like substantially shorter than some of the other stuff we looked at. The longest I can get out of this is 31. So Logan Jolly, send me an email, phil@ashlandleather.com, that you want this 31 inch natural, and I'm going to write it on the box. Make sure in your email that you just write Logan, like, hey, my name is Logan Jolly on YouTube, because I'm writing Logan Jolly 33 inch on this box right now, and now it's yours. But I need to be able to tie it to your email address so I can send you the order. All right, cool. Can you do a Chrome XL backpack for you? I cannot. It's something that I want to get into. We have some other, you'll notice over the next year that our products are going to get, hopefully, like the goal is to sort of broaden to get some things that are more like pouches. And then eventually, like, I want to expand to things that the pouches would hold. So like a bag to hold some pouches. So we're starting small: wallets, watch straps, belts. I have some larger things coming soon. Like we have a DOP kit that's coming, and I have some zippered items that are coming. I'm super excited about both of them. They're the nicest stuff we've made. Hopefully coming soon. We're having actually supply chain issues, like just getting zippers, which is a new thing for me. Normally we don't really use much hardware, but I'm starting to feel some hardware constraints. So Matt Husky with a 33, I got you. We'll keep it at 33, the longest we can. All right, we got only 2 more belts here. So a lot of people were asking about color 8. Let me look at my spreadsheet. Okay, there's not a whole lot of color 8 coming next week. I'll just read off the sizes that are already cut. So next week there will be a 28 inch, which is super small, 32, 34, and then 2 38 inch color 8 Chrome XL belts. Those should be available on the website on Monday. Those are not available right now. So not a whole lot. Color 8 is actually a pretty new color for us also. So we haven't done a whole lot of that, which is why you don't see many sizes there. We just haven't accumulated as much. Dude, laptop case would be great. That's on our list, like an iPad sleeve, laptop sleeve. Actually, desk pads and mouse pads were on our list. We feel like we've done so well on the Apple Watch. Like Apple Watch kills it for us. It's actually our best products are Johnny the Fox, the traditional bifold, these belts are number 2 best product, then it's Apple Watches. So we really feel like tech accessories might be a world that we want to play in a little bit more. I actually have like, here's a leather tech accessory right here. This is a charging mat from Nomad. It's a nice little piece of leather on this charging mat. But there's not a whole lot of other people doing like nice leather tech accessories. So I think we could do a nice job there. And I have a concept to combine some like wool felt padding that I think plays really well with a color like the English tan. There's like this gray wool felt that I like. That's really nice. So we got some ideas coming for that, but okay. Red Rider 2 color 8 belts are available. However, their largest size for each of these, the largest size is 34. So if you're above 35 inches, I would kind of tune out. I'm sorry. But I do have these two 34-inch belts here. Satchel and Page has the leather dop kit market. Let me look theirs up, but ours is very unique. I'm going to look up theirs. I'm not going to trash them because I like them. Satchel dop kit. Oh, their photography's nice, huh? Oh, that's a cool little dop kit. So here's the difference without trashing them, because that looks nice. Ours is going to have a washable interior, meaning it's not going to be leather on the inside, which is actually, I think, what you want. Because like if your shaving cream comes out, it's going to like embed itself into the flesh side of that leather. That's not great. So we're making a washable dop kit. It's a different shape than this. It's more refined by a lot. Like theirs is a cool vibe, but ours is very refined compared to this. And that looks nice though. Ours is going to be more expensive though too. So that, for what it's worth. But that looks nice. Ours is different. Okay. There's room in the world for different stuff. Okay. So there's only two belts left here. And MS, we used to make 1.25-inch belts. In fact, on Monday, there's going to be 2 1.25-inch belts, maybe 3, but they're tiny sized. They're like 30-inch belts. So I don't know. You might not be the right size, but we have a couple of those. We used to make a belt called the Bucktown belt, which I didn't love as much as the unlined like single layer belt with no stitching. I think these are like the dream for jean belts. All right, last 2 belts. And before we do these, this is fun. I had no idea how this would go. I was honestly like, before we started, I was like, oh, if we saw like 2 or 3 belts, that'd be cool. But it looks like there's only 3 belts left, and 2 of them I haven't even offered yet. So it's a pretty incredible amount of support that you guys are demonstrating. So thanks, guys. Red Rider said you already sent an email for the color 8 size 35. Red Rider, whatever I announced and wrote on these boxes. So like if you saw me write your name on a box and I said I was writing it, send me another email just to make sure I get all the colors that you picked up. If I only see that you picked up 1, that's all I'm going to bill you for. It's pronounced DOP. Am I pronouncing it right? Oh, dope kit. I get it, Daniel. It's my dope kit. My weed. Okay. Madden Gamers, who wants a 34 in color 8. We're not there yet. I got to give you a secret letter. And I just need to think of the letter. Okay. Let's show you the belts first. They're really nice. I'm still surprised at how nice the color 8 Chrome Excel, the heavyweight stuff that we've been cutting from Horween. Just like how nice it is. And again, like these are not polished up. Actually, it looks like the edges are done on this, but this still looks like a little cloudy and hazy. You'll notice that this color 8, as I look at it in person, a lot of people do this. When they see the belts on our rack in the shop, they go, oh, that brown belt's really nice. And then if you tilt it, it gets a little bit more red. So this definitely is a burgundy, but some angles it appears more brown. You'll also notice, like I was saying, it's got this like cloudy haziness to it. That's because I haven't brushed it yet. That's just the wax coming back to the surface on this. It feels incredible. So the color rate that we've been making belts from is really, really, really nice. Really nice. Super tight. The feel is incredible on this stuff. Let's see if I can find the irregularity on here. Oh, here's it. It's like a little cut. See this little cut right here? That's the irregularity there. And that's it. So it's sort of like in the center of this 34-inch belt. There's like a little cut right there. But otherwise, everything else is like pretty nice. In fact, it's very nice. One little cut. So that's what one looks like. And again, the max size here is 34. Yeah, it's fun. It's a fun way to hang out. I got to drink a couple beers. In fact, I was going to make the beer the timer. So I was going to say, after I'm done with the 2 beers, it's time to go. Whoop, I spilled on myself. So after the 2 beers are done, and this is it. That's all that's left. Totally spilled beer everywhere. Okay. Here's the other irregular belt. And let's see if I can find what's wrong with this color 8. Oh, is this the one we just looked at? This is at the same cut. Sorry, this is the same one. All right, other belt. So stupid. Other belt. Here we go. Here's the other belt. Chrome XL, color 8. Let's see if I can find what's wrong with it. It might be there. Wow, this is a really good one. So here's what's wrong with this. There's a tiny little dent, like right there. Do you see it? There's a tiny little dent right there, and everything else is perfect. Is that really it? Okay, well, so we got these 2 34-inch color 8 Chrome XL belts. That's the maximum size. So if you're, 30, 31, 32, we can make it to that size. But the largest that we can go is 34. So in a moment, I'll give you a letter, and then I'd like you to write down whatever letter I'm about to say and whatever size you are, if you'd like one of these belts. And then the order that I receive them, the first 2 people that I see on my screen are going to get these. Jahan On says, are the actual numbers, actual lengths, or pant size? That's a really good question. So before we get to our special letter, our belts we cut them true to size, which is the most efficient way we could figure out to do it, the most like straight up way, because a lot of pants are like vanity sized. So for example, my jeans that I'm wearing right now are 34 inches, but my belt is 36. So that tends to be the general rule of thumb. You want to go up about 2 inches in size from your jean size to our belts. So if your jeans are 33, you probably want like a 35, 36 inch belt. If your jeans are 32, you probably want like a 34 inch belt. And normally we only do even sizes. Since we're doing these and they're not cut yet and it's just for you, we can cut it to sort of whatever size you want. But most times, like everybody could fit into an even size. It's just like being a little bit particular about it to get it like right on the money. Jesse Matson says, it too early? Asked what leather the Dop kits are being. I think the first round we're going to do is English Tan Dublin, because we've been just like killing it with English Tan Dublin, and I like it. Like, I think it's nice. But that's sort of how I anticipate moving forward, is like, I want to do like a big drop, like pre-order, like, hey, here's one color of a new item. And if you want it, pre-order it and like see what people like. And then we'll do another run. And we'll maybe, if the product did well and like a lot of people like the Dop kit, then maybe we do like 3, 5 colors the next time. Be like, okay, like here's a pre-order on 3 or 5 colors of Dop kits, and like see how that does. and then sort of like hone in on what colors we want to offer. Problem with the DOP kit is we're probably not gonna be able to do it on shell unless we get like crazy huge shells. Okay, back to the belts. Great question, Jesse. Pretty excited about the DOP kit, but I think it's gonna be like $200, maybe a little bit more. But it's pretty nice. Okay. Color 8 belts. I'm gonna announce a letter here, so get ready. I'll say it one more time. I have 2 Color 8 Chrome Excel belts. These are irregulars, and we just looked at the irregularities. They're pretty nice. Like, these are 99.9% perfect. The maximum size I can do on these is 34. So if you would like one of these belts, I would like you to enter the letter P and then your size after P. So if you're size 36 like I am, I want you to type in P and then 36, and then whoever the first 2 people are gonna get these belts. Late to the party, was at the store with no service. Hey Marco, you know where we are, man. Come on by the shop, and I'll trade you. If you can get me heavyweight leather, we'll work on a belt for you. Oh, Madden Gamers and Rogue Doobie with the first 2. Sorry, Jay-Z and Radigan, Red Rider, Matt, and I Am Ram. Oh, I Am Ram's testing. All right. I got Madden first and then Rogue. So sorry, everybody else. So Madden Gamers. I think you got something else too. Madden, just send me an email on that same email chain, please. That you also got a 34-inch Color 8 Chrome Excel bat. It's getting late. All right, sorry guys. Yeah, it was fun though. I mean, I'll keep this in mind. I'll keep this in mind to do again. I mean, we just did like a lot of belts, right? So maybe I'll make maybe I'll find another product to do something like this with, and we'll do like a fun little hangout like auction kind of thing. All right, and then Rogue Doobie or Doobie? Rogue. Or is it Rouge? Rogue. 34-inch. All right, Rogue, I got you too. Make sure just to send me an email with your YouTube name to phil@ashlandleather.com. And it's really important. Like, I'm writing your YouTube name on here, right? So anybody that won, quote unquote, won one of these, like if I announce your name, I'm writing your YouTube name on the box. I really need you to email me your YouTube name so I can send you the order for whatever it is you picked up. Maybe we should do fun, like, maybe we should do a private stock thing like this with just some select items just to hang out even. Like, and even if people don't pick up stuff, that's all good. Oh, we did it, guys. How's it feel? That was really fun. Actually, you know, there's a belt left that we already did. I don't know if you see this, Nick. Nick just said my skin looks really smooth. I guess it was his wife. Lauren, if you're Lauren, you're very funny. If there's one more belt. If anybody wants a 32-inch Chrome Excel belt, it's a natural Chrome Excel belt. We can do that. But the most important thing right now is the color. This one's fun, right? Oh, it's so bright though. Yeah. This one's called Fairfax. That's pretty chill. I think I should turn this key light down. Yeah, now we can, it's like a snuggle time down here. All right, cool. Mad B Man, it was a good time. And thank you for hanging out with me. Jahan On says, if you stream it, they will sell. Honestly, like the private stock stuff, I still can't believe how quickly some of that stuff goes. And it's really awesome that you guys pick up all that. Tony John, I'm sorry I missed you with the P32 there. A little late, but those went pretty quick. Max Hill with the goat scream. I know Max. Is that the same Max I know from from the Outrun stuff? If it is, Mac, should I do a bass stream tonight? Should we play some bass guitar? Dang, I'd take the natural Chrome XL if it was 34. Actually, yeah, I'll say that again. Or did Tony John, did you want a natural Chrome XL 32 inch? I have one belt left. All these belts sold, which is crazy. I got Rogue Doobie over here. Epic 21. Sorry, everything's sold, man. We did English Tan second, and they were pretty popular. The only thing left is a 32 inch natural Chrome XL. So, you know, if anybody here wants a 32 inch natural, it's pretty nice. Jonathan Lux says you should do this with other irregular stuff. It's a cool setup. Yeah, it's fun. It's going to be like a lot more work for me to like put together orders for all this stuff. But this is the only belt left. You can see it's got a rubber band around the buckle that says that it's a 32 inch belt. So that means that's the maximum size that we can cut this one to, because the belt end here that also says 32 on it has not been cut yet. So this is an irregular natural Chrome XL that anybody. Oh, so Tony, you wanted this one. All right, cool, man. All right, Tony John. So Tony, send me an email to phil@ashlandleather.com with your username, Tony John. And I'll make sure to get you this. I'm going to write it on the box. All the belts went. That's crazy, man. All right, Max. Should I play some bass tonight? My buddy Nick wanted to play some video games with me. So this is for Tony John. I honestly can't believe that all these belts are gone. I seriously thought maybe like 5 would be out the door. This is the best way to sell belts because you can cut it to each person. Yeah, that was my thought process too, because they weren't cut at all. So I was like, screw it. I'll just bring home like huge tote bags of belts to my house and do what we did tonight. They kind of worked out. Yeah, maybe we'll do this again. I mean, it really worked out well. Oh, thanks, Orlog. Thanks for what I do for the community. That really means a lot, man. Can you show the deadstock belts? I don't have any photos and I don't have them here. In fact, I don't even have them in my work's possession. The deadstock belts are things that are at the Horween Leather Tannery right now. So if they want me to sell those, I will. And it sounds like Nick might be actually watching right now. So Nick, if you're watching, people want the deadstock belts. All right, guys. Hey, I'm gonna go to the bathroom. Drink a couple beers. I might go play some music on Twitch later, but I'm feeling kind of tired. And I kind of want to just like chill out. It's been a long week, a long day. But man, I'm looking at this stack of belts next to me. That's impressive. That I'm just like really flattered. So thank you guys. Very, very much. I'm going to drown myself in another beer in the bathroom. I'm going to drink a beer on the toilet and probably wake up there too. It's been a tough, I honestly like this kid right here. Yeah, there she is. This little thing. She's sitting next to an elephant, like a stuffed animal elephant. This little girl, she's so small. She's like 20 pounds. Totally exhausts me. And then I have to do work and stuff too. It's really hard. And honestly, I thought it would be easy. Like, I'm the only person that thought being a parent would be easy. And I was way off. John, I'll answer your last question here and then I got to go. It says, so how much scratch scuffing will buff out of the cordovan? My garnet Johnny the Fox. Love the color. That garnet's pretty sweet, right? Like that garnet shell that we've been cutting from is super, super nice. Max. Oh, I know this Max. Is that the same Max as Max Hill? Maybe not. Anyways, that garnet shell that we've been cutting from is incredible. Has already become, had some visible wear. Yeah. So, the interesting thing about cordovan is it doesn't sort of scuff and scratch like most other grain type leathers. And that's because there is no grain layer. It's like this thick fiber structure that's underneath the skin of the equine animals, so like a horse butt. And the neat thing about it is because it's just like this one dense membrane, you can like, I want to say the word sand it down, but you can like think of it like getting a scratch in your car. You can almost like wax and buff the scratches out in your car's finish. It's kind of the same way as that, where it's much less delicate than a grain leather in terms of like abrasion. And it depends on like how the stuff was finished. But even like a very naked natural finish on the shell, you should be able to like really fill in the scratch with like a waxy polish. So for us, we sell 2 different products that are polishes. The one that's most popular is the Venetian shoe cream, which is what Horween Leather Company uses to glaze and polish every piece of shell that they use. But we also sell a product from Saphir that's called Cordovan cream that we actually prefer at Ashland, that it has a really pleasant scent, but I feel like it has like a little bit more fill to it. So in terms of like filling in the scratches, like a scratch on your car, I feel like it tends to fill in scuffs and scratches a little better. When you got your wallet, we did treat your piece of shell with a little bit of the Saphir Cordovan cream. But here's the bottom line. If you wear your wallet, it will blend in itself. The leather, especially in your back pocket, tends to have this really unique ability to sort of burnish itself in. I did a video on YouTube here where I polished a piece of leather with just water and a spoon. It's kind of the same idea, where like the moisture from your body, which is a little gross to think about, like when you get a little sweaty, will migrate onto the leather, and then just the natural polishing action that it has in your pocket, it tends to like polish itself. So my honest advice is to like not do anything and just wear it, because I think I'll sell you product to polish it with and I'll take your money, but you probably don't need it. In fact, sometimes too much polish will make the leather look really cloudy and hazy. You can very easily overdo it. And the analogy here is, I like to think of like a sponge, like that sponge that you might use to wash your dishes can only hold so much liquid. And if you start to pour more water on it, it just rolls off the top. That same thing happens with the leather, where it can only hold so much waxes and oils. So if you keep applying polish to it, it's going to start to look like polish. And trust me, that's not what you want. You want it to look like just the leather. And Madden Games, I'm just seeing your comment here about my Shell Vibergs. I did a video polishing my Shell Cordovan Viberg boots that are really nice with just water. So you don't really need anything to get like a good look. You just need like brushing or some sort of friction, or just wear it, because it tends to wear nicely by itself. Oh, it is Felt Max. Same guy, Max Hill. All right, cool. Dude, you can download this live video, I think, and you just clip out horse butts. The Shell Vibergs that I have are at my workshop right now, so they're not with me. But yeah, hey, I gotta go, guys. Like literally, gotta pee pee. So I'm gonna take out here. Everybody, thank you so much. Everybody that sent an email, give me a day or two over the weekend here. I'll probably drink a bunch of coffee tomorrow and send out emails with your order, and then we'll send it out on Monday. Yeah, Madden, you want to know how many belts we sold? 2, 4, 5, 6, 7, 9, 11, 13, 15, 17, 19, 21, 23, 25, 27, 28, 30, 32, 34, 36, 38, 39 belts. Yeah, and that's all the ones I brought here. So we sold 39 belts. And thank you guys so much. Okay, before I explode, I'm going to take off. But thanks again so much for hanging out, guys. That was really fun. I enjoyed it. And thank you for supporting us. That's the number one most important thing. My whole mission in life, it seems right now, is to just share leather with people. And I'm so glad that it's resonating with you enough to have you to earn your support. like through you guys picking up a belt. And, you know, I know that these belts, even at half off, like $50 is a lot of money. So what we're doing here is not particularly inexpensive. So I understand, I think about that value that you must be perceiving in the stuff that we do. And it really means a lot. And it's the only way that I can keep doing this. So what you're able to support by doing that is us getting new exciting leathers from Horwin Leather Company. And that's honestly, like, that's what I'm into, is I want to see the new stuff. I want to see different finishes on the cordovan, different colors, different leathers like the Dublin, and getting you to experience that for yourself. And for me, it's fun for me to be able to see it every day too. So anyways, I don't know, being corny here, but I appreciate you guys so much. I think about it every time we ship out something. It just means a lot to me. So I hope you guys have a good weekend. Tomorrow it's going to be 70 degrees in Chicago. I'm going outside for the first time in months. So hopefully weather's good by you.